this is Tom, aka Gedeon, here for Tabletop Tap Room and Star Frontiers Gamer, presenting Fanzine Friday number 60. Yes, we've been doing this for 60 weeks, and one more to go before we have reviewed all of the Star Frontiersman and Frontier Explorer fan magazines. Well, that doesn't include the Star Frontiersman Volume 2, but we tried out this week, and it's already received some good feedback. The idea of doing some reviews, we're going to call it Free Fridays. So it looks like we're on tap, already teed up to keep right on going with a regular Friday program. So I'm very excited about that. And I just want to say thanks for watching the video. Thanks to my subscribers. You guys are great. And if you've not subscribed, please do hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. Help me build the channel. Appreciate that. And let's move right along. This is Frontier Explorer number 35. And this is a Jerry Bosher cover. I love this cover. Look at this. This is, in some ways, this is like artwork from first edition AD&D, where in a lot of the early artwork in first edition AD&D, you had adventurers getting horrible things happening to them by the monsters they were facing. And you could just tell in the pictures that people did not fare well. And so even though this Dralocyte is blasting this tentacle away with his laser, it doesn't look good for And I just feel like it's a callback to that, to a lot of that early D&D artwork, and I absolutely love it. And I love the look on this Dralocyte. This is a great look. The Versk is fantastic as well. So, moving right along, the deck plans. These are deck plans by Richard Shadow Shack Rose. The Starling class light transport. Now, what's really cool about this deck plan is I've seen this artwork from Richard before, and what he's done here is he has done a classic vertical deck plan for Star Frontiers, where it's simulated gravity, because as you thrust, characters are pushed against the deck. There's no artificial gravity. He has done these same deck plans in the past, and they were horizontal. And so see, these are some of his original sketches from going all the way back to 1982. Clearly when he was like, I don't know, 12. But these are great sketches, actually. Done on graph paper. I mean, look at this, is just great stuff. And then here's the original horizontal deck plans that he did. So this is absolutely a cool deck plan where you've got the original ships that he drew back in 82, that he originally did horizontal deck plans for, and now he's redone them with vertical deck plans. And I'm like, damn, I just love his work, you know, because I'm like, that was just some grade A stuff, you know, saying, all right, let's do the vertical deck plan. So next up is Demystifying Starship Computers, written by me. And what you have here is I tried to number crunch the Starship computers, because it was very fiddly. If you were trying to design a starship in the Nighthawks rules, it was a pain in the neck to come up with all right, what's the computer? What level is it? How many function points? What level the computer is? How many function points? This is important information for the game. You know, if a character's got to do a computer skill check, sometimes you kind of need to know the level of computer. So I went and I did some spreadsheets, and I did up these charts. And so you could just, if you're doing a chart, and you know, it's by hull size and it's by engine type. And so you can just reference this and go, oh, you know, that's, and also what I put in here in these charts is, you'll see on this one line here, it'll say, oh, FP till next level. next level of computer. So you know that if you're building this ship with a chemical drive, a hull size one ship, say a shuttle, with a chemical drive, that you've got 16 on the basic loadout of required computer programs. You've got another 16 function points left till the next computer level. And so it'll be a level 2 computer. And if you load in another 16 function points, you know it's got to become a level 3. And so these are kind of handy, I think. And these are a great set of charts that will help you save a lot of time for you, so you don't have to flip through the Nighthawks rulebook and locate all the required computer programs you have to have for the ship that you're building. Section 13. Ken Wang. I like Ken Wang. He's done another cadre organization for your setting, and this is absolutely fantastic. This is kind of a clandestine organization. 2 pages of it. And then you get Sisters of Charitable Retribution. This is an order of battle nuns for Star Frontiers. I wrote it. It was a lot of fun. And, you know, 2 pages. There's a few items of extra equipment in here detailed out as well. And this was a lot of fun. And I thought this could be a great PC with a lot of role play potential for your games. So there you go. Sisters of Charitable Retribution, an order of battle nuns. Next time I play an Osakar, I think maybe. So Grub Across the Stars, the Intergalactic Drolicite Charitable Organization. This is written by Oscar Rios. And so it's, again, getting another organization, another cadre within Star Frontiers setting. And we've got some great artwork here. I love these pictures of Drolicites. Absolutely fantastic. Beginning Character Blues. This is a suggested alternate rule for starting characters where the starting, rule set is, 2 first level skills. And that sometimes does not really let you fully present the type of character for the type of game that you want to play. Like say you were doing a military base game. Just 2 skills is not going to do it. I mean, a character that has been through military boot camp should be able to do some military things. And so he should be able to have so this is suggesting a 0 level skill where you wouldn't have that minus, that penalty for doing something unskilled. And it just requires that you purchase that skill first at first level before you purchase any other skill. But this allows the character to be a little more flexible. And so that's what I was attempting to do here with this. Yet it's only a page. Hidden Horrors of the Frontier, Oscar Rios. My man Oscar, he is in the horror. If you don't know this, he actually runs Golden Goblin Press, and they have a license to produce Call of Cthulhu products for a particular Call of Cthulhu line. It's called Call of Cthulhu Invictus, which is like ancient Rome, meets Call of Cthulhu, which I just find absolutely intriguing. I've not played in any of these games, but I find that absolutely intriguing because, one, I like Rome, and I'm actually very curious about Call of Cthulhu. So he wrote a horror article for us for Star Frontiers, and he presents some horrific things that can happen to characters, and that is actually cool. Space Battlefields Interactive Quantum Radar Maps. So this is just a resource that I went and I paid for and downloaded, and so I just review the assets that are in this. And it's for VTTs or for prepping a handout for an RPG if you're not sitting around a VTT. The Heist, Richard Shadowshack Rose again. This is an adventure setup called The Heist. You get the ship, you get the NPCs, you get a couple of ship deck plans here in this. The encounter, So this is actually a really thorough article for you for running this particular adventure. And now, Raised by Wolves, new character background options for Star Frontiers. This was the idea of that if, let's say, you had an orphaned human being raised by the Versk. Well, you're not going to benefit from the culture of being raised by humans and have the human special ability. You might actually pick up, because of your immersion in verse culture and society, you might pick up on their comprehension ability. And so this was providing you really write in a thorough background that you could have non-standard species abilities. But these would be the ones that are not biologically linked to the alien species, like, say, gliding. Just because you were raised by Usarians, you're not going to suddenly grow wings and glide, right? However, being raised by Dralocytes, a character might pick up and learn lie detection naturally, just being in that environment and trying to survive in that environment, being the fish out of water, being raised by wolves, so to speak. And so this was presenting something different, but it really does require that the player and the game master cooperate and write a player character background that makes sense and explains that change. And you lose, you lose out on the culture that you would have learned being raised within your natural biological species culture. So that's just a 2-page article. Planetary brief. Circe in the Solar Minor System. This is written by Oscar Rios. His actual play by Zoom game of Star Frontiers was set in the system. So I was like, hey, did you write up a system brief? Or he came to me. I don't know which, but I don't remember which. But so naturally, we just bojack some of his material that he already wrote and put it in the magazine, so you get a full up. And this is a very thorough planetary brief for Circe. And Rod McDonough gives us The Invasion of Gran Quivera. It's a little piece of fiction covering the Sathar invasion of Gran Quivera. So I'll let you read that. And that is Frontier Explorer number 35. So there you have it. Frontier Explorer number 35. One more to go, number 36. And we will be wrapping up Fanzine Friday. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks to my subscribers. You guys are great. And keep on gaming, and I'll see you in the Frontier.